What's up? I'm Jasmine and I'm back with another video. Today we are watching the Stepmother 2. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll get right into it right now.
You ready for your medicine?
So they really gave us a recap without giving us an actual recap. Okay.
Carter. How you feeling today, Miss Carter?
Same as yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Give me your hand. Go ahead.
Enough to talk. Until she's fully healed, we can't even establish where to put her. Look, she's in handcuffs. Trust me, detectives. Detective. The system needs to decide if Miss Carter should be committed to a mental institution or arrested and taken to jail.
She should get both. Let's be real. She should get both. After y'all find out what's going on with her, which she shouldn't. I mean, girl got multiple personality disorders. Like, let's be real. Like, y'all setting tone.
And it's my job to figure that part out. So with all due respect, let me do my job.
Well, how do you know she's not going to hurt somebody?
When I have my decision. And that won't happen until Miss Carter is well enough to talk. Thank you, detectives.
You already messing up. You're already messing up.
Frank. My Jason.
What about me?
No. Get out of my head. You aren't real.
I know that.
I fell in love with Eddie. And it was perfect. But not this one. This one should have died. But Scott? Evil.
You're right, Zoe. You wanted me dead, and you're never getting out of here. These keys unlock the doors. Your cuffs.
Come back to us, Elizabeth. You were stabbed a couple of weeks ago. Do you know who you are?
I'm Zoe. I think. When can I get out of here?
Tell me what happened to you the night you were stabbed. Institution now. I need to determine if you go to an institution that will help you or you go to prison. Well, we both know there's not a lot of help there.
Some prisons do have programs where they can help the mental.
Fine. We can talk tomorrow, Miss Carter. James, keep an eye on her.
No, no, wait till the nurse. Wait till the nurse gets back in. You stay sitting down. No, I can already see it going wrong. Don't do that. I feel like they should have had her handcuffed to both rails. They should have had another railing, and they should have had her handcuffed because look what she about to do.
See? I told you, Scott. Time for your Saturday, Miss Carter.
Mm.
Miss Carter!
And that is why they should have had her handcuffed. If they was gonna do it like this, they should have had her handcuffed, like handcuffed.
I missed you so much. I can't wait to see you either. Hey, how did everything go? Did you get the name Deanna Santiago? I need this by tomorrow. Yes, of course. You know where to meet me.
Let me get this straight. You let her escape, you would see nothing. Nothing. She's out the room for.
What's he talking about, Dr. Morris?
We begged Dr. Morris here to allow us to move her, but he was all burnt up on some stupid psyche valve.
It's not just your fault. Even though you do hold majority of the responsibility. Well, I would say that it's like, yeah, it's your fault.
Damn straight.
I take full responsibility.
So this is just a big fat waste of time, detectives. You have let the...
So if we track his cell phone, we probably can find her.
That's stupid to think that she would actually still be there. Come on now. That's dumb if she was still there, knowing that that's probably the first place. 9 out of 10. That's the first place y'all go.
What was there?
Before I could do anything, I felt a needle on my neck. And then like she didn't talk a whole lot.
She asked me for some water. I was just trying to be helpful. Next thing I know, her legs is wrapped around me like a python. She kept saying Eddie was the one she loved, and something about Scott being evil.
Water is buried alive. She almost killed us all. I hope y'all find her. Dead. Is that how you really feel, Scott? And why wouldn't I? This woman is dangerous, and obviously y'all can't keep her locked up.
I mean, he ain't wrong. I mean, somebody try to knock off me and my dad. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I share the same sentiments.
So she's better dead. Is there anything that you can tell us about Miss Carter to help us locate her whereabouts? Can you take us there?
Yeah.
Excuse me, officers. Can I help you with something?
Yes, ma'am. It's Kevin Smith here.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Kevin moved out a couple...
Stinger. Smith isn't here.
Mom, wake up. It's time for breakfast.
Good morning, Mama's boy.
I told you I'd do anything to make you happy, Diamond. And I meant that. I love you too.
In front of my boy. Son. You cannot fix this.
Let me get this straight. You guys apparently been tracking her longer. You have more history.
The world is a much safer place without her roaming the street killing innocent men. I mean, listen, man, we're talking Greg Simmons, Daniel Owen, as well as Stephen Green, my son, and not fall under the statistic of being a typical black father that is not a part of his child's life.
You're a damn good dad, too.
I appreciate that, partner.
Absolutely.
I mean, but can you imagine? You meet your soulmate and find out she's a psycho killer.
Technically, they don't find out because they all dead.
I mean, he got. That's not funny. That's not funny. But he got a point. You got a point.
That got to be some grade A.
You guys are pigs joking about something like that.
Got to make the job funny to get through it.
Amen to that.
Amen.
I didn't go in today. I had a few errands I had to run.
Oh. Hope you got everything you needed done.
My life's changed in ways you can't even imagine. And the way you love my son, I just don't know what I'd do without you.
You'll still be living. You wouldn't be going through all this trauma. I'm just saying.
Oh, baby. I feel the same way. All I've ever wanted.
Or is there one more thing?
What are you talking about, baby?
Dustin, I want to make it official. Diana Valdez. Baby, will you make...
Valdez. Where'd she get Valdez from? What?
Make me the happiest man and be my wife.
I love you.
I still can't believe
In my dreams, I couldn't have asked for a better person.
Kevin, the man of your dreams. Oh man, how much you pay?
I need you to start planning our honeymoon, best man.
Hey, I thought I was the best man.
You are always the best man and my favorite man, but don't tell your dad.
So she's the one, huh? Where'd you two meet?
We actually met at the Mandarin restaurant in LA a few months ago.
I would sure like to know, what does she have that has these men wanting to marry her within months of meeting her? I would want to know what is that? Because it can't be. It can't just be off of attraction. What is it?
Yeah, it is.
Kev, it's only been a few months, man. I mean, in LA to this grandma farmhouse in Frisco. I mean, you're the same man that said you would never chase after a woman.
Why ain't nobody chasing, Chris? I fell in love. I'm gonna marry her. So you can either support me or go back home.
Hey, relax, Mr. Sensitive.
Hey, I'm just saying how it is.
I'm definitely gonna, cause the guest room show the coast.
Just gotta run it by the soon to be missing.
Handle your business.
Hey, after the wedding, you gotta bounce stuff. Cause the house gonna be rocking. Shoot, I may just get Dustin and stay this.
I can already tell she's not gonna be okay with that. She's not. So she's gonna start to see him as an obstacle.
Grandma's that night. Don't send him away. Send him away.
Really? Without even asking me first?
Then I tell I know.
He's my best friend. I can't let him sleep in a hotel and spend money. Why can't he just use our guest room?
Cause, Kevin, this is our home.
I'm just saying, because the only extra energies that's throwing y'all off is you and your multiple personalities.
Look, I didn't think it would upset you like this. I mean, we aren't married, so technically it's still my home until you don't need to do this. I love you. I never want to upset you.
It's too late.
Maybe we can use this out.
But after the wedding,
Oh, he's out of here.
We'll see how things go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Can we have a baby of our own one day?
of course,
After me.
and dress her up in like all these princess dresses, and it's just.
Wait, Elizabeth?
Yes.
You're crazy.
No, she's crazy. She's really crazy. And you need to get away from her.
Yes! Got you!
Actually beat each and every one of them.
No offense or anything, but back in your day, video games were really easy.
I guess you're right. Sometimes your mother. Tell me more about her. Were you too close?
Said it was a hard time for him and me, and everybody should just move on.
And how do you feel about it?
I don't really remember anything about her or Janet. All I can really feel is that she never really loved us because she just left.
Oh, baby.
I'm sure that's not true. sometimes dealing with a loss, it can take a toll on you. So I'm pretty sure that sh- the whole thing about her not caring about them is just not true. I'm pretty sure.
You know I'm never gonna leave you, right?
You promise?
Hey, baby. What are you talking about, baby?
When were you gonna tell me you had a daughter?
Dustin told you.
Yes. I thought I said there are no secrets in this family.
I know, baby. But that's
Well, if that's the case, you need to go ahead and start telling them.
not a secret. It's a chapter of my life I put behind me. Well, at least I try. It's just not something I'm ready to talk about yet.
Well, when you're ready, I'm here.
I agree.
Well, it's a good thing you're not married yet. So you need to go ahead and start talking to him, tell him all about your past lives. Because he needs to know who he's about to marry.
Hey. No more secrets, okay?
No more secrets. Now go wash up.
Yes, ma'am.
So D,
Girl.
yeah, like your pops, right? Tell me about Diana. You like her?
Yeah, she's actually super cool.
You and your pops both have new women in your lives and ain't got no time for old Uncle C.
Ain't like that, see.
Hey, where is she from?
She says she's from Texas. That's all I know. Hey, do our detectives ask questions like you, Uncle C?
Yes, it is our job to snoop.
Ain't none to work
Once again, with that accent, she ain't from Texas.
about.
All right. Hey, I'm just glad your pops found love after Janet.
Me too.
Hey, thank you for the towels.
Don't mention it. Any friend of Kevin's? Houston.
Houston, home of the Cougars.
Go Cougars. What about... And what kind of business did you start?
I have my own private investigator firm. We find people that don't want to be found.
If there's anything else I can do for you, Chris, please, feel free and let me know.
Will do.
She's getting rid of you immediately.
Dustin Smith, 15 years old, lives in LA. Actually lived in LA until about a week ago he up and moved.
Married to Eddie Lindbrook.
Exactly. So obviously, like we talked about, she's established a pattern. She chooses a family just in case the one she's with doesn't work out. Database, see what we come up with.
Eddie, how'd you do it, man? How'd you survive?
Good morning, house guests. It's time to wake up.
On a Saturday morning, baby. Come on now.
Get up on a Saturday morning. Get up on a Saturday morning, baby.
Not gonna lie, Uncle C, I wasn't feeling it either at first, but you'll get used to it.
Get up. Come on, Uncle C. Dance with us. Get up on a Saturday morning, baby. Go, Uncle C.
Chris.
Hey, it's a nice day out, isn't it?
It's beautiful. I highly doubt you.
Valdez found out.
Why would you tell her that? She already knows you're an investigator. Or whatever. Why would you tell her that you're looking into her? Now you're giving her even more reason to get rid of you. But I guess.
You're from Houston. You went to Fairmont High School, home of the Cougars. Went to Fairmont High School in Houston. I knew you were lying at the dinner table. So I said to myself, because that is Diana Valdez.
Yes. I'm not a murderer. I just...
You better start explaining before I do. Talk!
I was in a relationship with a man named Michael. Everything was going great.
Michael or Frank? Which one was it?
What kind of trouble?
Chris. I wasn't ready to. When Michael found out, he was completely furious. He turned into a madman and abused me for days on end. I haven't looked back since.
All right, so is this Michael guy? Is he the kind of guy that if he knew you were alive?
If he knew I was alive, it wouldn't even fit. Who sells identities. It was a no ask, no tell situation. And now we're here. Look, please.
Okay, I'll let you have that one. Besides, hearing it from me would be much worse.
You should tell him. You should tell him. Because she ain't gonna tell him.
Chris, thank you. You really are a great man. I know all that you do, and I see why Kevin really loves you.
What's your real name? Okay, just be honest.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you for understanding. I've actually been wanting to talk to you about something that's just been weighing so heavy on my heart, and
As soon as I left, I would have went straight to him and told.
You didn't talk to me about anything. You know that, Diana.
I have to.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad.
Hey, Dustin.
Don't let him stop you. Go ahead.
Mom, can I talk to you about something?
Go ahead, baby. It's fine. We can talk later.
Okay, I'll meet.
Hi, baby.
Mom, this isn't funny. This is serious. I'm not ready to be married and tied down. I'm only 14.
I'm so sorry, baby. I'm not laughing. You're right.
That's not the only thing. Tracy also said that she wanted me to be her first.
This.
I don't want to tell Dad yet.
No, I get it. How does this make you feel? Anyone. To make you feel like you have to do something you don't want to do.
But what if I get laughed at? Or she'll think I'm not cool because I don't want to have sex with her.
People who are married. Like, what is wrong with people, huh?
Kinda floated off into your own world there, Mom.
And honestly, if she can't understand that, she's the one that's not cool.
In other words, don't let nobody pressure you into doing anything that you don't want to do. Don't let nobody pressure you into doing anything that you don't need to do until you're age appropriate.
Sex should only be between two people who are married. You must always know that.
Thank you, Mom.
I'm happy. I'm in yours. And you're in mine.
Janet, your ex-wife?
All right, now we about to shake it up. Here we go.
Ex? Oh, no, dear, no. I am still very much his wife.
What is she?
I'm here to talk. So, Janet, call me Mrs. Smith, please.
Diana, please give me and Janet a minute to talk.
After 10 years? You can't just show up here unannounced.
Janet, Diana's right. What are you really doing here?
Can we just please talk privately?
Anything. You have to tell Kevin. You can tell it to him right in front of me.
Girl, you can take a moment and just go hang out with the little boy. Because they obviously need to talk. They need to talk. You can take a moment.
All right, Diana, I know you said you like the yellow ones, but these red ones I found are banging it. Janet, what the hell are you doing here?
That seems to be the question we...
Thank you.
Come on.
Here she goes. Having one of her little episodes.
Ow. Don't flip out. Don't ruin this. Liz. Seriously, Liz.
Who's Liz?
You scared me. What are you doing in my room?
Wondering why Janet's here, why she showed up all of a sudden. So how did things go with Kevin? Did he go for the whole name change?
Okay, so if you heard that part, did you hear about the other part about her wanting to get rid of you and Janet?
Thing?
Chris, I just need a moment, please.
Just after you walked out on me and your son without so much as a goodbye.
I am sorry, Kevin. I know.
There is no future, Janet. What, did you just think you could walk back into my life and I'll take you back?
See Dustin? Maybe get a chance to talk to him? What does she think she is? Does she think she could just come up in here and just pick up where she left off? Is she out of her mind?
Nope, but you are. You're in here having whole conversations to yourself. I'm surprised he ain't told him yet. Go ahead and tell him.
In all fairness, she's still his wife. And Dustin is her son. You can't blame the woman for trying to be in their lives. Now, I know it's horrible time.
Tell me. You want to make things right. Tell me why you left us.
Yes. Yes, it was selfish. But I would have only hurt you more if I stayed. All I've ever wanted was a real family. Someone that's not going to just walk out on them.
Kevin and Dustin both deserve the truth, which is something you haven't given them at all.
Please. So sorry. I don't want to hurt you. I'm so sorry.
now that Janet's back, you may be out the game.
Man, you are so gone. I'm telling you, you are becoming even more of a threat than you already were. She already didn't want you there. Now you're agging on the whole ex-wife or wife situation. You're gone. You are so gone, you don't even know it.
Things will change. I was just leaving.
Oh, it was nice meeting you, Diana. Tell Dustin that I will be back tomorrow to see him. I'm staying at the Wyndham. It's 5 minutes away, room 226. I'll be.
I'm sorry. What was the point of? Okay. You could have only told him that. You telling old girl that, and don't even realize what you're actually doing. So you're gone.
Be in touch. Oh, congrats to you both on the wedding. Please leave. Now.
Chris, do you mind giving Janet a ride back to a hotel?
I got you, bro.
Appreciate it.
I just step out for a couple of minutes and I come back to you hugged up all over your ex-wife? Eddie? Who's Eddie?
You just called me Eddie.
Hugged up all over your ex-wife!
I will once you tell me why you just called me another man's name.
Eddie was my ex. He hurt me so bad.
Okay, so you got Frank, you got Michael, now you have Eddie. And all these men. Well, we saw Frank, so I'll give you that. I'll give you that. But the other two? Come on, girl. You're letting yourself go. All these personalities, they're coming out. You better suck it back in.
He was very abusive and he yelled at me. Like Eddie did.
Hey, baby. I will never hurt you like whoever this Eddie guy is.
All I want is to make you and Dustin happy. And since we're going to build a relationship with Janet, then it's important for me too.
Thank you, baby. That means so much to me.
Think me coming back was a mistake?
I mean, maybe you could have called first.
I'm not saying that. But not only did he move on, he left the state.
We didn't want to live in that house anymore. It's too painful. Too many memories of you. And honestly, I can't.
What does that mean?
Well, she's the one that wanted them to move out here. Look,
man, okay. Because your days are numbered already. So why don't you tell her, since it looked like she has a little bit more time, why don't you tell her who this woman is? Since you're so scared to go to the old boy and tell him, maybe she could tell him.
look, I haven't trusted this woman from the beginning. Okay, so I started doing some research.
And
I found out Diana isn't her name.
her name, and she hasn't told Kevin. Really? Come on. What I did to him was so much worse.
Look, all I know is I don't trust anything about this woman. I got some whatever. He's so gullible, he'll probably believe it.
That's why you need to tell him. She's not gonna tell him the whole thing. She's gonna tell him only the parts that she wants him to know. You need to tell him. And if you're not gonna tell him, then well, just tell him. Whatever happens afterwards, it just happens. Just tell him.
We need to get rid of her.
I don't know, Chris. Kevin seems happy, all right? And I don't want to.
Baby, this is so good. You cook so well.
So, Diana, have you talked to Kevin yet?
She sure did.
So, Dustin, did you know your new mom has a past?
Of course I did. And just like Dad said, we have Diana's back. I wish somebody would mess with my mom.
Baby.
Right then and there, if I were him, I'd just start name dropping. Just start name dropping. Just go straight for it. What's the worst that can happen? He gets mad at you. Okay, he'll get over it. He'll get over it. If y'all are really truly friends, and I mean his son calls him Uncle C or whatever his name is. Y'all have to have been very close, right? What's the most? What's the most that can happen? He gets mad. He'll get over it. Just start telling. Because clearly she ain't telling him nothing.
Oh, I love you. Give Mama a kissy. You know, I know how important it is to have a good mental health, especially after experiencing something so traumatic. We are your family.
See, man, she's going for it. She's going for the juggler. She's talking about your ex-wife and everything. What's stopping you? What's stopping you? Because I don't see the point in you furthermore keeping the secret.
And family looks out for one another. Let me tell you something. If you ever try to come between me and my family again, I will bury you.
She's already setting it up. However you go, or however she takes you out, she's gonna make this. I'm telling you, because she's bringing up the whole divorce. She's already talking about your life is in shambles and stuff like that. She's setting it up. I'm telling you.
You're in therapy, and here you come.
You don't come at me like that. She's crazy. She's crazy, and she's got your whole family in the palm of her hands. Gotta do something, and quick.
I get that you are freaked out by just being paranoid. Just drop it, okay?
Do you not care about your family? Because you're starting to piss me off. Listen to what he is saying to you. You know you have a certain feeling. Girl, whatever happened to mother's intuition? Come on. Think. Listen.
Obviously, Kevin is happy. Maybe she's right. Maybe you are in movies or white people.
I am telling you, there is something off with this woman. And I don't want to be the one to say I told you so when this ends bad.
Okay. Brianna. Oh, just a second. I'm coming.
Interrupting anything?
No. I'm here by myself. I figured I'd come by and let you know something that's very hard to do, and I'm sorry to be the one to break the news. But Kevin wants you to leave. It's just not the right time for you, Janet. Did Kevin say this? We spoke about it after our shower this morning. Okay. What about Dustin? Dustin? My advice to I meant what I said. I'm his mother now.
See, here's one of those moments where I actually tend to root for the bad guy because you have all this information, whether it's been validated or not, or verified, I should say. She's talking to you like she's crazy. She just got done claiming your son. It's a fact that you let this woman into your hotel room or whatever you're at. We'll see how we'll see how it goes.
And unlike you, I wouldn't do anything to hurt my Jason. Excuse me? What? Contact you when he's ready to talk. Oh. So sorry about all this, but maybe you should really consider the people you hurt next time, especially if you love them. It could come back to you.
Oh, she good. She good. I can see myself switching sides. I can. If this man don't tell, if not a one of them, tell that man about this girl. You deserve what you get.
Have a great day, Janet.
Stay here. I'll call you if I need you.
Okay.
The woman just left. You gonna leave right after her?
Jeff, I got a new name, Jason. Let's see if there's a connection between this Jason and an Eddie. Call me when you have something.
Didn't you meet her when I was fine?
Oh my God.
Baby. What did you just call me?
I said, Diana.
Are you guys trying to ambush me?
We just wanted to talk, baby.
You okay, Mom?
I'm fine. I just need to lay down for a second.
Are you sure you're okay, baby?
Yes, fine.
Thank you. You don't know how much that means to me. And Dustin.
You to accept her into our lives.
Yeah, I think more than me is it's good for Dustin. You can
We'll
probably
have dinner tomorrow night. Say around 8 p.m.
That sounds great, baby. And again, thank you.
We're leaving the San Francisco airport about a month ago.
We sure it's her?
She had on a cap and sunglasses with facial recognition got a match. It's definitely Carter.
So we know she's in San Francisco.
We even know anybody down in that jurisdiction?
I may have a guy up there.
Think it's worth giving them a call?
All right.
Comes to florals. With all the distractions, I almost forgot. We are planning a wedding.
Right.
Baby, you already have company. I'll be fine. Trust me. And honestly, I wouldn't mind a little.
Or else I'm getting in the car and coming to find you.
Boy, she about to go take out your mama.
I love you.
Love you more.
too.
I'm calling you boys first thing in the morning.
I'm ready. Right this way.
Have a seat. His district. I'm so proud of him.
Wow. It must be so amazing to have a boy that you raise and he be all that you ever.
Yeah, she's getting rid of. Yeah, she's about to get rid of them.
Do you mind me asking what happened?
Passed away.
Yeah, Elizabeth Carter is her name. Jason was her son. He killed himself. All this info's in the message.
I knew she was gonna take you out. That's why you should have told old boy. I'm telling you. Anytime you find something out, tell them. Why y'all want to wait till the last minute? That makes no sense.
Was to Janet. And you can insinuate that, yes, they were having an affair.
So my best friend killed himself because he was having an affair with my ex-wife? No, please, detective. Read it.
Now, the letter's in evidence, but I have a copy of it right here.
Please.
It says, I'm sorry for being a failure. Kevin, I'm a horrible friend. It's all just too hard on her. I'm sorry I let everyone down.
It's okay, honey. It's okay. I'm so sorry.
Now, I do have...
Dustin was at his friend's house and Dinah was out of town.
Out of town. Do you mind if I ask where you were? Was that my job?
My best friend took his own life and now you're questioning me?
If you guys need anything, I'm a call away.
Hell off my property before I call the police.
What?
You're sleeping with Chris. He killed himself because of you.
What the hell are you talking about? I never touched Chris.
Liar.
Hold on. How does that make her a slut? I'm so confused. How does that make her a slut? Because for all I know, You're the one that's with another woman. You have no evidence that she was with him. So I'm just trying to understand.
You're the reason he's dead. That's the reason you came out here. For him.
You should leave, Janet.
What did she tell you? Kevin said, "Oh, we can call the cops. This is all your fault." You know, I wasn't sleeping with Chris.
Leave, Janet. Now. I can't take any more of your lies.
You heard. But you shouldn't trust her. This is not over. Not over.
To me. And then deny it.
It's not an easy thing to admit.
And does this. And Chris. I mean,
Now, don't you start getting on my nerves.
we've been best friends since high school.
It's okay, baby. You have me now, baby. And I will never. Why don't we just go get married at the courthouse? I mean, we don't need a big wedding after all.
I'm sorry, Diana. But right now, my mind can't think about a wedding.
Baby, you can't just sit here in your own misery. That makes things worse. We really have to stay focused on what's important.
I just need some time alone right now.
I understand. Just don't. It's just a lot going on.
It's okay, I understand. What happened with Uncle C?
Chris was extremely sad, honey.
Be real with me.
I guess you are old enough to know the truth. Unfortunately, yes. Janet and Chris were having an affair.
That's not even her place to even tell him that. Even if it was true, that's not even his. All right, switching back over.
Yeah.
Do you think Dad killed Uncle C because he found out?
Oh, no. Your father wouldn't hurt anyone. In fact, it wasn't until Chris... Listen, son. There's nothing wrong with having feelings. And sometimes we have feelings that are not so good. What's important is what we do. Don't worry. Me too. Go wash up.
Janet?
Who's this?
It's Jeff Jones of the PR firm. I was working with Chris before he died on this case about some
Diana chick.
What kind of trouble?
Look, the woman is a murderer.
What? Really?
And don't go do anything stupid or try to warn Kevin.
Kevin, Diana is not who she says she is. Her name is Elizabeth Carter, and she's a murderer. Look at Detective Jeff.
You said Elizabeth Carter? Yeah. All right, we're on our way.
Don't open that door without looking through the door or the window.
Hi, bitch.
How you let this woman hit you in your face about 3 times in a row? No awareness. No self-defense. No. Yo.
Give it up, Elizabeth. Yeah, I know who you really are. You mess with the wrong family.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew she was gonna take you out. I knew it. You made it too easy.
What is she talking about, Diana?
Frank? How are you even here right now? I can't. I really loved you. But Scott, you ruined everything.
What are you talking about, Diana?
Better question. Why are you still standing there? She literally just told you she killed somebody, right? You got the information that she killed somebody, right? Why are you still there? See, this is the stupid stuff that gets people.
Who's Frank? And where's Janet? Why did she send me this message?
Diana tried to make things work.
It's Kevin, baby. My name's Kevin.
Kevin, Ken. It's all the same thing.
Don't you think it's a little bit too late for all that? I had to get rid of your friend, Chris.
You cannot bring back my boy, Frank. Jason was the only good thing. Just shut up. Yeah, just shut up. The damage is done. You cannot fix this.
He did enough, Mom. You gotta stop this. What are you looking at?
Shut up! I could, baby.
I thought she was gone. I thought she was gone. What?
Because I am.
Information from Jeff. Thank you. I called Detective Stinger, but she got to me first.
So let me get this straight. Your wife shot her. You guys leave the room. And when you get back, she's gone?
Look, for the last time, yes. I don't know where she went. We thought she was dead.
Sounds familiar. So you have no idea where she could be?
No.
Thank you for your time.
She did it again, huh?
Yep. No signs of her anywhere.
So she could be anywhere in the city right now.
Or anywhere in the world, depending on how prepared she is this time.
I mean, she couldn't have gotten that far. You gotta remember, she is wounded.
You gotta check out every hospital with.
She was wounded the last time. Y'all gotta learn how to double stab and double tap and everything else, because apparently what y'all doing ain't working.
In a 5-mile radius. Gotta find this woman.
Now.
Absolutely. All right.
Holiday, Scott.
I know, but after all that just happened, I feel like I should give you something special.
Oh, thank you. Let's see what you got here. Oh, okay. Two handsome young fellas, I see.
Flip it over.
You and me against the world. Love scoop. Good one. I love you, son.
Love you, Dad.
Don't forget about me.
Oh, we did. Thank you, sir.
When did all this happen? I don't know.
So what's this one?
I don't know. Someone left it at the front doorstep.
To my Frank.
That was the Stepmother 2. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And tell me what was your favorite part of the movie. And I will be right back with another one.